Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to Trivia Club live from the Trivia Clubhouse. We will get started with Trivia Club in 5 minutes time at around 7:05. Until then, all you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down your answers on. Let me adjust this a little bit more. Let me know if the strange static is still happening in the background. I don't know what to do with that, if it is, but do let me know. We'll try to figure it out for the future. Nothing changed from last week to this week, so hopefully that strange static was just an anomaly. Hello to Down by the Bay. And fantastic. Good to hear we're static free as well. It's just a gremlin in the wires, I guess. Hello to the center of the British Empire as well. Oh, hello from the center of the British Empire, and it's BB Rebozo. Glad everyone's coming on in. Good to see everybody, as usual. We'll get started in about 3 minutes' time. Let us know your team name in the chat as well, so we can play some trivia with y'all. Hello to Team Uno Persona. Yes, good to hear that it's static free from what you hear. That is fantastic. It is no doubt the strong and able work from my executive producer, checking those wires. My partner, my producer, the love of my life. Thank you very much. She's hard at work. Hello to Sherlu. Good to have you as well. Always good to see. We'll get started in another 2 minutes' time with a little bit of trivia here at the Trivia Clubhouse. From mine to yours. Remember, all you need is a pen and a piece of paper, and let us know your team name in the live chat. If you're playing along afterwards, of course, you can always let us know your team name in the comment section. Be glad to see you. Be glad to hear from you as well. Costume plans for Halloween? Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Trivia Club just misses Halloween, so there won't be any Halloween edition. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as we found out last week, everyone's going to Squid Game. Yes, I thought something out of the corner of my eye was like, is that a flash of lightning? I don't know. Yeah. No, I think it's a clear sky, where we are at least. So there shouldn't be any lightning. Hello to the potentially solo traveler. Maybe just a buddyless traveler. We'll see how the night goes. Of course, Chrissy says hello to everyone as well, just off screen. Back again for some trivia goodness. Hello to Cookie Faced as well. All right, with the teams arriving. 7:05 on the clock. Let's jump into some Trivia Club live from the Trivia Clubhouse. And Team Uno's Persona says hello to you as well.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I can't be in the chat.
Is she still staying away from the chat, just in case it causes our internet unnecessary hiccups? We have to be very, very, very gentle for whatever reason with that internet. All right, let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to Trivia Club live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with a bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. Trivia is planned for 20 questions of trivia goodness on this, the 71st edition of Trivia Club from this Trivia Clubhouse. All you need is that pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers on. And thank you, of course, as always, for supporting Trivia Club. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow Trivia Club on Instagram at instagram.com/triviaclubca. And we're at triviaclub.ca, where you can find all sorts of fun recaps of the night's events, or just the home of the videos of the live events, as it were. Yeah, it's a good home for all of our past results and events. As I said, 20 questions tonight. You need that pen and a piece of paper, and that is all. We'll be giving you the questions, then the answers, and you'll be marking yourselves before revealing those scores, either in the live chat or in the comment section if you're watching afterwards. Hello to everyone playing along in whichever form you choose to do so. Hello to my grandmother, who is not in the chat, but who's playing along. Hi, Grandma Fran. Glad to have you taking part, as always. And hello to the teams in the chat playing live. Hello to Down by the Bay. Down by the Bay. Hello to Bibi Rebozo from the center of the British Empire. Hello to Team Uno Persona. Hello to Sherlu. Hello to the Traveler. Maybe a solo traveler. Maybe a buddyless traveler. We'll see. We'll see. Hello to Cookie Faced. Hello to Rondai, too. I imagine they might also have they might be watching in a form where they can't necessarily take part in the live chat. So hello to everybody. Oh, and of course, hello to my executive producer, my partner, the love of my life.
Hello.
Hello. Just off screen, making sure the static is clear.
Oh, yeah.
And we are good to go.
Again.
Yeah, you're doing great. So let's see what else. Oh, yes, the bonus bit of trivia at the end of the night. There's a bonus bit of trivia at the end of every Trivia Club. That is called the I built a VCR question. I built a VCR being an anagram for Trivia Club. And this question is always an anagram of some kind. Last week, we asked you to find the Saturday Night Live host in the anagram Men Aid Khaki Straws. And the host was Kim Kardashian West, who is, yes, most recently a host of Saturday Night Live. That's the world. Hey, there you go. What are those cardinal rules that we play with for Trivia Club? They are: be smarter than your internet connection. If you're cheating to find those answers, you're really only cheating yourself. So keep that competitive spirit sharp. And speaking of which, do not post any answers in the comment section. Remember, no spoilers. Only post your scores after you've finished. And just general chatter if you want to enjoy that. Say hello in the live chat. Talk amongst yourselves. The only other rule of Trivia Club is, of course, tell everybody about Trivia Club. Thank you. All right, let's jump into it. It's Trivia Club at home, this 71st edition live from the Trivia Clubhouse. Let's jump into it with question number 1, with a question that is right back at it. So question number 1, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are not only acting together in the upcoming The Last Duel, they're also writing together as co-writers on the medieval jousting epic. For the first time since they co-wrote this Oscar-winning screenplay. It's the first time. Once again, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are not only two of the stars of the upcoming Last Duel, The Last Duel, they're also co-writers for the movie. Their first co-writing gig since they co-wrote this Oscar-winning screenplay. Question number 2, Cardinal Rules. So, your question number 2, what city was once home to the NFL's Arizona Cardinals and the NFL's Los Angeles Rams, and is currently home to the Blues of the NHL and the Cardinals of Major League Baseball? So once again, name that city that was once home to the NFL's Arizona Cardinals and the Rams of Los Angeles, and is currently the home of the Blues of the NHL and the Cardinals of Major League Baseball. Question number 3, meat less, taste more. In 1962, name the company that tried out its first meatless option, a grilled slice of pineapple with cheese called a hula burger. I mean, not a perfect start, but it's a start. Once again, in 1962, name the company that tried out its first meatless option, a grilled slice of pineapple with cheese called a hula burger. As someone that enjoys pineapple on their pizza, that doesn't sound good. Yeah. Question number 4, connecting for the point here. So, connect 4. What is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Yes, the answers of 2 and 3 have a connection. Nothing in the questions, just those answers. Connecting for the point on question number 4. So as you're thinking of that potential connection, here are those questions. Once again, question number 2. What city was once home to the NFL's Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams, and is currently the home of the Blues of the NHL and the Cardinals of the MLB? And question number 3, in 1962, name the company that tried out its first meatless option, a grilled slice of pineapple with cheese called a hula burger. Yes, question number 4. What's the connection between 2 and 3? Question number 5. Give me 5.
Oh,
there you go. Slow motion.
Yeah.
High 5. So give me 5 for question number 5. Give me the 5, any 5 of the biblical 7 deadly sins. So any 5 of the biblical 7 deadly sins. for 5 possible points. Question number 6. We're going to ask you about a winning city. So that question number 6. Candace Parker returned home to this city and won their team, the Sky, their first WNBA championship alongside Finals MVP Kaylee Copper, defeating the Phoenix Mercury 3-1 for that WNBA championship. Once again, Candace Parker returned home to this city and won their team, the Sky, their first WNBA championship alongside Finals MVP Kaylee Copper, defeating the Phoenix Mercury 3-1. Question number 7 now is a question about a clone saga. Ooh. Question number 7. What was the name of the first mammal to be successfully cloned from an adult somatic cell? Once again, yes, what was the name of the first mammal to be successfully cloned from an adult somatic cell? Question number 8 is our audio clue of the night. It is bit by bit. So this 8 bit by bit question is going to be a chip tune version of a popular song. And that means it'll sound like an old Nokia flip phone ringtone. But it will be a popular song, or at least a cover of one. You name that song, and you name the musical act responsible for the original, for a point each. So 2 possible points to be won. Here it is, that question number 8, bit by bit. And that's your question number 8, that bit by bit. Name that song for a point. Tell me the musical act responsible for that bit tune, as it were. 2 possible points to be won. Bit by bit. Question number 9. So, question number 9. It's called May or May I. So, who is the only mayor of New York City of the last 15 to not have any pro sports teams win a championship under his tenure? So, name the only mayor of New York City of the last 15 mayors to not have any professional sports teams win a championship while he was mayor. Question number 10 now. Survey says, so with the baseball in the Fall Classic, well, almost there, in the playoffs, your survey says this spin on the Family Feud. Name what do you think is the number one answer per this Family Feud survey question. Question number 10, survey says, name a movie about baseball players. So name a movie about baseball players. Question number 11. Now we're asking you about Curious George. Not in that way, but you'll see. Name the actor who was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2009 and 2010. An actor who played characters with the same first name, George. In the 2 films he was nominated for, both A Single Man and The King's Speech. That's right. So once again, name that actor who was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2009 and 2010 for playing characters with the same first name, George. One in the film A Single Man and another in the film The King's Speech. Question number 12 now, we're asking you to tune out. Once again, I'm going to read lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song as possible, and you name that song for a point. Give me the original artist for another point. So once again, 2 possible points to be won. And I'm going to read those lyrics with little or no melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song. I'm going to read it like a little monologue. Some boys romance, some boys slow dance. That's all right with me. If they can't raise my interest, then I have to let them be. Some boys try and some boys lie, but I don't let them play. No way. Only boys who save their pennies make my rainy day. Once again, some boys dance. Oh, some boys romance, some boys slow dance. That's all right with me. They can't raise my interest, then I have to let them be. Some boys try and some boys lie, but I don't let them play. No way. Only boys who've saved their pennies make my rainy day. Question number 13. Which of the following elements does not have a single letter abbreviation on the periodic table? So looking for the one with a two-letter abbreviation. Is it magnesium? Is it nitrogen? Is it fluorine? Or is it potassium? Once again, magnesium, nitrogen, fluorine, or potassium. Question number 14, it is best known for, I'm going to give you the name of an actor and you tell me the 4 movies that according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm that actor is quote unquote known for. So this is in the known for section of their IMDb page.com. So name the 4 movies that according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm that Ethan Hawke is known for. Ethan Hawke are the 4 movies that he is known for according to the IMDb.com. Question number 15, our Countdown Takedown. This is another game show game now played with Price is Right rules, now and always, but with a twist. I'm going to give you that question with a number for the answer. You want to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over. If you guess it right on, that is 5 points to be won. If you're within 25% without going over, that is 2 points to be won. If you're over by even 1, that is 0 points. If you're below that 25% threshold, that is also 0 points. Keeps you from doing the $1, Bob. Hedging your bets. So, question number 15, that Countdown Takedown. A 17-year-old soccer phenom smashed the single-game national record in a September 29th game in Michigan, with Kevin Hubel breaking both the state record that was set in 2003 and the national record that was set 41 years ago in South Carolina to put away this number of goals in what would be a 17-0 win for his team. Once again, a 17-year-old soccer phenom smashed the single-game national record in a September 29th game in Michigan, with Kevin Hubel breaking both the state record that was set in 2003 and the national record that was set 41 years ago in South Carolina to put away this number of goals in what would be a 17-0 win for his team. 17, that is 1-7. 17-0. Question number 16 is a question about the statute of limitations. So, question number 16, name the former Green Bay Packers quarterback who defrauded the state of Mississippi for $828,000. $828,000 in a welfare fraud scheme, who is also just happens to be depicted by a 12-foot statue at the home field for Mississippi's Hancock North Central High School. So yes, once again, name that former Green Bay Packers quarterback who is depicted by a 12-foot statue at the home field for Mississippi's Hancock North Central High School, but also has recently been revealed to have defrauded the state of Mississippi for $828,000 in a welfare fraud scheme. Question number 17 is about that Spell It Back Girl. So, question number 17, in the 2005 song Hollaback Girl, what fruit does singer Gwen Stefani spell out several times? Once again, in the 2005 song Hollaback Girl, what is the fruit that singer Gwen Stefani spells out several times? Question number 18, which Chris, yes, the returning question that is everyone's favorite. By everyone, I at least mean me. We ask you, which Chris is it Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd in this movie? I tell you the movie, you tell me if it features Chris, or Chris. So, that movie is Mary Poppins Returns. Does it feature Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd? That'd be the Hollywood Chris's: Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, or Chris O'Dowd. Once again, question number 18 is Mary Poppins Returns. Which Chris? Question number 19. It is, in its own way, another multiple choice. It's been a multiple choice kind of night. 19 is called 19, 21, or 25. I tell you the name of the song, and you tell me the Adele album it was featured on. So, those albums, once again, are 19, 21, or 25. And which album featured the song Hello? Actually, the way I said hello there was more a Lionel Richie way.
Oh.
Yeah. Just the song is Hello. Before we jump into question number 20, our Trivia Royale, are there any questions that I can repeat or clarify with the art of repetition? Anything from 1 to 19 I'd like to hear again? I'll give everyone a couple of seconds before I jump into it. But I see at least one option already. 2 options, fantastic. I'm going to start with 8 and then do 12. Question number 8, our bit by bit. Once again, here it is, that bit by bit. Name the song, name the musical act responsible, and that's that. Question number 8, bit by bit, with some additional dancing. Fun. And your question number 12, once again, tuning out. Once again, here are those lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song as possible. Name the song, name the musical act responsible. Some boys romance, some boys slow dance. That's all right with me. If they can't raise my interest, then I have to let them be. Some boys try and some boys lie, but I don't let them play. No way. Only boys who save their pennies make my rainy day. All right, and with no other questions to repeat from that 1 to 19, let's jump into our question number 20, our Trivia Royale. 5 minutes on the clock to write down as many of the 10 answers from the 20 possible for 10 possible points. So, name for me any 10 of the 20 movies or TV shows featuring an appearance by and or the voice of Tom Hanks. And this is since the year 2010. Talk shows, variety shows, and documentaries do not count. So not including talk shows, variety shows, or documentaries. Give me any 10 of the 20. Yes, he's done 20 movies and TV shows just in the last 11 years. Technically, just in the last 10 years, because his last movie, or his most recent movie, isn't coming out for another couple of weeks. But yes, any 10 of the 20 movies or TV shows featuring an appearance by and or the voice of Tom Hanks since the year 2010. Three minutes and 43 seconds remaining. 3:43. It could be just an appearance by, just the voice of, or both the appearance and the voice of Tom Hanks in any movie or TV show. Scripted, that is, since the year 2010. Let's remember, talk shows, variety shows, and documentaries not included. Less than 3 minutes. We are less than 3 minutes now to give me your best 10 answers from that potential list. Also, to fill out any blank spaces from your other answers, as we'll be marking our peers' papers or our own papers. if you are peerless, or or just playing within your own team at home. Halfway there now, just below 2:30. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. What is that movie called? Think of all the places you've seen Tom Hanks. Now make that within just the last 10 years. Or just start naming movies from the 80s and 90s, and maybe you'll get lucky. Because what you think was 30 years ago is actually just 5. One minute and 30 seconds remaining. 1:30. We're in the final minute now. Yes, final minute of answer time. It's going to be those Tom Hanks projects since the year 2010, that is, year 2010. Or fill out any other answers that you might not have filled out yet. Clicking towards 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time. Yes, indeed. Time is up. So finalize those answers and get that red, green, purple pen ready to mark your answers. Add up all these check marks for points and let me know that final score. All righty. Before we get to the final scores, though, right back at it. Your question number 1, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are not only acting together in the upcoming The Last Duel, but they're also doing something rarer than that. They're writing together again for the first time since they co-wrote their Oscar-winning screenplay to Good Will Hunting. A movie that is also about a duel. Yeah. Between a janitor and his therapist. All right, question number 2. What city was once home to the NFL's Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams and currently has the Blues of the NHL and Cardinals of the MLB? Can't quit those Cardinals. In St. Louis. Can't not have a Cardinals team, but they also can't have a football team. It's a tough play. For St. Louis, question number 2. Question number 3. In 1962, what company tried out their first meatless option with a grilled slice of pineapple with cheese? Hey, it's got cheese. So it's not vegan. Called a hula burger. That would be McDonald's. You might not remember it because it did not work. Question number 4, though. What's the connection between St. Louis and McDonald's? They both have famous arches. Yes, indeed. They both have famous arches. St. Louis Arch, Golden Arches. That's fair. I like your play as well. The Mix and the Saints. Yeah. Question number 5. Give me 5. So give me any 5 of the 7 deadly sins. So those 7 are pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. Used to be, there was originally 8, but they were edited down, condensed for better understanding. Oh, and a question about the connection. Restaurant chains, St. Louis Wings, McDonald's. I think McDonald's because the restaurant was mentioned within the question itself. I'm going to have to look for those arches for the point. But a good try. Question number 6, winning city. So Candace Parker returned home to this city and won the Sky their first WNBA championship alongside Finals MVP Kaylee Copper, defeating the Phoenix Mercury 3-1 in Chicago. Winning city, Windy City? No, that was probably too vague. I think so. But Chicago, good for them. Well done. Fun jerseys, kind of like a cross between the Orlando Magic, the Chicago Bulls, and the Golden State Warriors. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Question number 7, Clone Saga. So what was the name of the first mammal to be successfully cloned from an adult somatic cell? That'd be Dolly. Dolly. And speaking of strange yet interesting sagas, my recommendation for this week is a comic book series called Saga, S-A-G-A. If you want a good long original read, check out Saga. Oh, it's for mature readers only, though. It's a comic book, but only for adults. But it's interesting. Question number 8, bit by bit. I play an 8-bit version of that song. I did indeed. And you name that song. The song for a point was Paint It Black. And it is by the Rolling Stones. Question number 9. May or may I, who is the only mayor of New York City of the last 15 mayors to not have any pro sports teams win a championship under his tenure. That would be the most recent mayor, Bill de Blasio. De Blasio. More like the Blasey-Boo. I don't know. Trying for a sassy New Yorker. I can do better, but it was de Blasio for the point. Question number 10, survey says, so naming a movie about baseball players, starting with the 1-point answer and going up to the potential 5-point answer. So 1 point for a answer that's a lot of bull, but in a pointful way. That would be Bull Durham. Bull Durham. 2-point answer will really just turn the lights out. Create some sparks. That would be The Natural. 3 points. for a real, well, for one that'll have you say, holy baseball. That'd be Angels in the outfield. Yeah, Angels in the outfield for 3 points. 4 points for an answer that can be all your own. A league of their own. It's a real peach of an answer. The team is the Peaches. Yeah. The main team. I forget the other team's name. Anyway, that's not important. Great movie. Great movie. One of my favorites, I think. Top 10. Yeah, definitely. All right. And 5 points if you thought of this answer. If you built this answer and the points did come, that would be the Field of Dreams. It's in Iowa. So 5 points for Field of Dreams, 4 points for A League of Their Own, 3 points for Angels in the Outfield, 2 points for The Natural, and 1 point for Bull Durham. Question number 11. Who was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2009 and 2010? For both nominated roles, he played characters with the same first name, George, in the films A Single Man and The King's Speech. That'd be the George being the single man in question. Also, George being the king speaking in question. That'd be Colin Firth. Colin Firth, who did in fact speak and was in fact single. Both check out. Question number 12, tuning out. So hear those lyrics one more time with no melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song, if possible. Some boys romance, some boys slow dance. That's all right with me. If they can't raise my interest, then I have to let them be. Some boys try and some boys lie, but I don't let them play. No way. Only boys who save their pennies make my rainy day. Because I am living in a material world and I am a material girl. That's right. Material Girl for a point. And that is by Madonna for a second point. So Material Girl by Madonna. Point. Question number 13. Which of the following elements does not have a single letter abbreviation on the periodic table? Is it magnesium, nitrogen, fluorine, or potassium? So potassium is represented on the periodic table with the letter K. So that is a strikeout on that one. Fluorine is represented by the letter F. Nitrogen is represented by the letter N, and magnesium is the answer. It is represented by M, capital M, lowercase g. Mg. Yes, magnesium is the not single letter abbreviated element we're looking for. Question number 14, best known for Ethan Hawke. What is the 4 movies? What are those movies for a point each? For a point each, those movies are Ethan Hawke in Training Day. Point for Training Day. A point for Before Sunrise. Good movie. Very good movie. Point for Before Sunset. Also a very good movie. Equally good, although I'd say I would still like Before Sunrise a little bit more than Before Sunset, but still very good. And finally, the 4th movie is Before Midnight. There you go, Before Midnight. So the Before trilogy fully represented in Ethan Hawke's best known for. But those 4 movies are Training Day, Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight. I think they're officially past is it a 9-year cycle that they do every movie? I think they've just crossed that. So they might not make a fourth one, but they still could. It could just be like 18 years after the third one, and hopefully a little bit happier. Or you can just go back and watch Before Sunrise, and it'll be charmingly bittersweet. All right, question number 15, Countdown Takedown. A 17-year-old soccer phenom smashed the single-game national record in a September 29th game in Michigan, with Kevin Hubel breaking both the state record set in 2003 and the national record set 41 years ago in South Carolina to put away this number of goals in what would be a 17-0 win for his team. Can I get a drum roll, please? Little Kev scored 16 goals. 16 will get you 5 points. So got his team 16 of 17 points. And so 16 will get you 5. Any number between 15 and 12 will get you 2 points. So close. In case you were wondering, the old state record was 10 points. And he got 16, almost not quite doubled it, 60% more. And the old national record was 14, which he got 2 more than. So 16 for 5, anything between 15 and 12 for 2, 11 and down is 0 points, and 17 and up is also, unfortunately, 0 points. So if you said 17 and up, you would have just said that he scored every single goal, and that was incredibly close. That was a very close guess. If you said he scored more than 17, that actually would have been surprising. All right, question number 17, statute of limitations. So name that former Green Bay Packers quarterback who defrauded the state of Mississippi for $828,000 in a welfare fraud scheme. He wasn't the only one, actually. There's a shocking number of names, including, this isn't even funny, the old $1 Million Man pro wrestler Ted DiBiase, who also defrauded people in this welfare fraud scheme. But this quarterback is depicted by a 12-foot statue at the home field for Mississippi's Hancock North Central High School. That would be Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Question number 17. Spell it back, girl. Spell back, girl. In the 2005 single Hollaback Girl, what fruit does singer Gwen Stefani spell out several times? She spells out bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It is fun to spell. Yeah. Question number 18. Which Chris? Is it Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd? In Mary Poppins Returns, it is Chris O'Dowd. Oh, yeah. Question number 19. 1921 or 25. Which album had the song Hello? That's a little better, but I mean, still not great. It is 25. 25. She will be soon releasing the album 30, even though she is 33. I don't even know what's up with the world anymore. So your question number 20, Trivia Royale. Give me any 10 of the 20 movies or TV shows featuring an appearance by and or the voice of a Tom Hanks. His friends call him Thanks. No, they don't. No, they could, but they call him Tom probably. So these are the movies or TV shows that he has appeared in or had his voice in since the year 2010. Starting in 2010, Toy Story 3. For a point, 30 Rock. He also appeared in 30 Rock. Larry Crown, that movie that he was in with, I want to say Julia Roberts. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. Cloud Atlas. Played multiple roles in that one. Captain Phillips. Saving Mr. Banks. Bridge of Spies. Ithaca. A Hologram for the King. I haven't heard of that one either. Yeah. Maya and Marty. Sully. Inferno. The Circle. The Post. The Toy Story 4. Not just Toy Story 4. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. That's the Mr. Rogers one you were thinking of. Yeah. Greyhound, which is about a boat, not a bus. Borat subsequent movie film. He makes a cameo, I guess. Yeah. And News of the World. And that's it. Yeah. News of the World. Borat subsequent movie film. Greyhound. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Toy Story 4. The Post. The Circle. Inferno. Sully. Maya and Marty. A Hologram for the King. Ithaca. Bridge of Spies. Saving Mr. Banks. Captain Phillips. Cloud Atlas. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. Larry Crown. 30 Rock. And Toy Story 3. So add up all those points. Let me know your total in the live chat. I'll start reading stuff out once enough team totals start coming in. Until then, though, here's the bonus bit of trivia, that tiebreaker if you need it. It is that anagram question. And an anagram of Trivia Club is I built a VCR. So here's that I built a VCR anagram question. Find for me the former werewolf actor in the following anagram. So the name of an actor who at one time has played a werewolf. 'Tis the season, of course. And the anagram is Steam and Banjos. Steam and A-N Banjos. Some good totals coming in. All right, so let's see those points potential. We have 6 points for Team Uno Persona. Well done, Team Uno Persona. Yes, indeed. We have 21 points for your executive producer and mine. Well done. Yeah. I'm going to clap.
Okay.
Yeah. You can too. 39 points for Down by the Bay. Well done. 42 points for BB Rebozo. Well done. 32 points for Cookie Faced. Yes, indeed. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. 25 points for the Buddyless Travelers. Hey, yeah. That's more than a solo traveler. Well done. Excellent job, everybody. Thank you once again for joining in. Well done to BB Rebozo with that 42-point night. Today's top score. Mm-hmm. And hello once again to Grandma Fran playing at home as well. Hi, Grandma. Hello as well to Rondai, who might not be able to be in the chat, but I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be playing at home as well. Hello. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Like and subscribe this video, of course. Enjoy Trivia Club on Instagram, as always, and on triviaclub.ca as well. See you next Tuesday, October 26th, for the final Trivia Club of October. Maybe a spookier one? I don't know. It might be a little bit more Halloween-y. I'll figure out something that isn't Tom Hanks for the Trivia Royale. We'll have fun. We'll have fun. Alrighty. Until then, though, there's only one more thing to say. So, let me adjust.
That's okay.
Ooh, fashionable. I like it.
No.
No, what? Yeah. No, yeah. Alrighty. There's only one more thing to say. The same thing we say at the end of every night. So say it with me, won't you?
Yes.
Remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way. Thank you, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
Thanks. Good night, everybody.